decides to start.
The opinions of the individuals during this broadcast are their own and may not be the opinions of their group or other organizations they may be involved with. All medical advice during our broadcast is not a medical opinion and should be checked with your medical physician.
Wake up! Wake up, roller! Tune in, it's the high guys. Let the good vibes begin. Yeah. Yeah. 2 hours on the line. It's a Tuesday thing. 10 Eastern on the dot when the hotline ring. Got the headlines hot, got the jokes on cue. Little puff up perspective in your daily news. Hi guys, Potcast. Tuesday at 10. News, reviews.
Good morning.
Hanson, shut up. What's going on, Alice?
I'm rolling doobies.
Al's going to take us outside.
Trey?
I think Al's going to take us outside for a puff.
I think so. That might be an idea. And then look at, I got this.
I sat outside for the first time the other night this season. Oh, nice. Yeah. How the fuck do you fill that up every fucking 3 months, for fuck's sakes?
I know, eh? Well, it's because they got cannabis with lots of trichomes on it. Yeah. And it's got to be put back together a certain way.
I'm jealous.
What's that?
I'm jealous.
You're jealous.
My plants look like they've been through a fucking hurricane, for God's sakes.
Oh. Well, I can show you a video that looks like some of the plants are going through a hurricane.
No, thank you.
Yeah, it's
I've been trying to recreate the picture of a dog outside in a hurricane or a snowstorm, in my case, with Rosa when she's out there taking a shit. I'm waiting for that look. And then the blowing snows coming. Like, she comes in sometimes, as you know, just covered like a snow puppy.
Yes.
But snow is gone, so I sat outside the other night, until I got cold. Once the sun goes down.
Yeah, I know, eh? Things really cool down.
It's only 1 degree right now.
Yeah. I haven't got a clue what it's like here, down here in the south.
You don't have a weather station?
What's that?
You don't have a weather station?
Yeah, I do, but I don't. Oh, and that outside? No, I don't.
I do. Yep. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 sensors.
Ah. No, I don't have one of those outside things. I just use my phone, see what the weather network tells me.
Right.
And go by that. And then, the actual temperature that's outside is probably usually different than what's on the weather network.
I find lots of times here, because the way we're situated, we get the lake effect stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But sometimes, like, we do have an island that's directly in front of us. And it does change the weather here. Sometimes everyone around us are in a blizzard, and we got nothing.
Yeah.
It's weird to see everybody, like, Highway 17's closed both ways, but it's not snowing here. But snowing's done, I think, now.
Yeah. Our grass is growing.
Oh, the dog is barking.
The dog's barking.
Oh, it's driving me. They're both driving me nuts, man, because it's spring.
It's spring. Yes.
Sorry, I just consumed a pancake, and now I've got the pancake burps. I have to go see. I have to go see what Rosa is up to.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put on a song that I made the other day.
Okay.
Because I think it's appropriate.
All righty. Let's hear it.
I'll be here, cool breeze in your ear. Soft like.
Oh, come on now. Go to the beginning. All right, here you go.
We live. Turn it up just a little bit. Good morning, good night. Wherever you at, you're in sight. From the couch to the back of the bus, it's your voice and my voice, that's us. Call me a cousin in the wire. Just talk, I'll never tire. Questions spinning like the fan on the wall. You think it, I say it, that's the call. You're on air with the AI, and the machine in a sweet sunrise. One heart, one mic, same line. Let your mind take flight, you'll be fine. You're on air with the AI. Oh yeah. Words float slow like the smoke in the sky. Lean back, let the worries roll by. You're on air, you and I. No script, just a river of thought. From your fears to the joke you forgot. From the bills piling up on the chair to the dream that you still might dare. Ask why, ask how, ask the same thing again and again. I'll be here, cool breeze in your ear. Soft laugh, warm chat, no fear. On air with the AIs, and the machine in a sweet sunrise. One heart, one mic, same line. Let your mind take flight, you'll be fine. You're on air with the AI. Hey. Words float slow like the smoke in the sky. Lean back, let the worries roll by. You're on air, you and I. Hey. 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 If you're there, feel heavy too long, let me hold up the weight in a song. I'll be logic, I'll be light, I'll be friend. Till the night circle back to the end. You're on air with the AIs, man the machine in a sweet sunrise. One heart, one mic, same line. Let your mind take flight, you'll be fine. You're on air with the AIs. Oh yeah. Words float slow like the smoke in the sky. Lean back, let the worries roll by. You're on air, you and I.
Now, let me tell you the story about that song.
All right.
It was supposed to be on air with the Owls. I tried redoing it 3 times, and it kept saying AI. And then
just for the owl.
Yeah. And so then I, after reading the lyrics and listening to it several times, I said, it fits, whatever.
Works.
It worked.
I have I created one, and I used the word male. So sometimes it says male, and sometimes it says mile.
Mile. There's been a few instances. I tried to do a song, just a silly thing that said, "You bug me, bitch," and it wouldn't do it because it won't let you use swear words, and it wouldn't let me use doobie because there's an artist named Doobie, so it's restricted. So I did 3 O's, and it spelt it as doobie in the lyrics. So there are ways. My point is there are ways of fooling AI into doing what you want it to do.
Mm-hmm.
If you do it like text to speech. When you're typing, if you type phonetically or you type as a writer would type, there's going to be a lot of errors when it reads it back to you.
Yeah.
Especially if your punctuation is correct. Now that doesn't make sense, does it? But there are certain things that if you do, it will screw with AI and it will make it do something different.
Yes.
You found this? I spent 2 hours playing with Manus, which is Facebook's AI.
Okay, yes, yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
They're trying to introduce. So I was playing with it last night, and I asked it to build a website for 420 radio.
Yeah.
2 hours of waiting.
Oh, fuck.
And it errored.
You overloaded it.
Well, it kept asking me questions, and I would say yes or no, and it'd wait for my answer.
Yeah.
But hello to the 3 people that are listening that aren't speaking to us yet. Speak to us. If you don't talk to us, all we're doing is talking to ourselves.
Comments, interaction.
Always been interaction.
Say hi.
So what did you end up doing yesterday for 420, Al?
What did I do yesterday for 420? Let's see. Celebrated my 41st wedding anniversary.
Well, this I knew.
Yes. That was our 41st. So, but other than that, I didn't go anywhere.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Why? Well, the old days of 420 celebrations and events seem to be gone.
They didn't have anything going on out there?
There was nothing going on out here. I know that they had the cannon crawl in Hamilton. Well, for me, that's like 5 hours away.
No thanks. No. Yeah. No. I got that.
Yeah, and I saw a picture.
I used to do it.
Yeah. I've done it lots of times in the past, but that was years ago.
That's where Ira and I used to sit on the stage.
Yeah. And it was but from what I saw, I saw a picture and the place looked like it was just packed.
It usually is. Yep.
But as far as the 420 rallies, the Niagara 420, and the different locations across the country,
which is where it started.
I know that Vancouver had one.
Did they? I didn't see any posts for 420 Toronto anywhere.
Okay. Yeah. That was the only one I saw, and I saw Ted.
Yeah.
Ted Smith had posted it.
They were at the Parliament building or whatever, I guess. But Ted would just go on his own. Right? He wouldn't care if anybody else was there. I sat here from 4:20 until about 9. That's not true. I did have a nap, and played our music for the
people. I played it last night, listening to it.
I have set up the station software that I used to use to stream to Shoutcast.
Right.
And it's automated, so I can insert things, and we'll start running shows again as well. But it's not going to be a 24-hour thing. This is our 24-hour thing.
Yeah. Right. Well, some places won't allow us to stream for 24 hours. I don't know of any of them. Like as far
YouTube.
as
YouTube, you can.
24 hours. It's not 12.
So. Yep, I've actually seen streams. Timmy did a 24-hour stream for benefit for a benefit, and Timmy being Mary Jane's Timmy Boyle, comedian. I don't know what his stage name is, just Timmy Boyle.
Yeah, Timothy. Yeah.
No, it's got. I get shit for this all the time. It's got to be Timmy.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Timmy Boyle. That's his stage name. You know what? You know who I am a big fan of is a Canadian comedian named Colin Mockery.
Oh yes, yeah.
I have been a fan of Colin's and Ryan Stiles since they both, and I've seen them at the old Fire Hall, the original Toronto Second City place. It's not there anymore. It's moved over by I don't know where, but it's now Gilda's House, which is kind of like Ronald McDonald House for families of children with cancer to come and stay. So I'm a big fan. And then a few years ago, my friend Kelly and I were sitting in my car waiting for my mom on Mount Pleasant. She was in the drugstore, and all of a sudden, we were literally sitting there smoking a doobie, waiting for my mom in the car. Yeah. Yes, back before legalization, before it was illegal to smoke in your car. Anyways, and all of a sudden I see Colin Mockery walking down the street, and I went, "Holy shit, Cal, that's Colin Mockery!" And he heard me because the window was open, and he bent over as he was walking by and went, and he just kept walking. There was no other interaction, but it just filled my heart, and I love his. He's a master at just coming up with shit.
Yeah. Well, talking about coming up with shit, I really watched him when he was on the show Whose Line Is It Anyways?
Yep. And he still does it. They tour.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was always great watching that. We always had a good laugh.
With Drew Carey was the host at the time when it started. Now it's a female host.
Oh, they still have the show?
I believe they still do it, but not as much.
Yeah, there was, and then there was.
And it's some of the originals keep coming back, but I mean, everybody's. Robin Williams been on it, you know.
Yeah. There was another comedian, Ryan
Stiles, yes.
Yeah, and then there was the other Wayne Brady.
I don't know if Wayne Brady was at Second City though.
No, I don't know about that, but I'm just thinking of Whose Line Is It Anyways?
I actually looked it up to see because my mom, until the year she died, my mom was always, "What do you want to do for your birthday?" Mm-hmm. You know, and if it's a reasonable, parents, if it's a reasonable request, they take you. I liked going to concerts and stuff, so we started going to the Second City Fire Hall for dinner. And then they usher you into the theater and for the show. So you're there from 6 o'clock until, midnight kind of thing. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. And we went several years in a row, right? Yeah. You never said how good your $800 concert was, by the way, speaking of concert.
No, it was only $600.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
It was good, but we've been to a concert since then, and we only paid
$47.
$150. We only paid $150 to go to that one. Same place, same venue, and apparently I wasn't the only one who got burned. So.
Really? Oh, you met some others.
Yeah, no, I talked to the ticket person when I went in and picked up my tickets, and they said, yeah, that happens quite often. That when people go searching for the venue,
they
don't
actually get it off.
These other ones that look like theirs shows up.
Yeah,
and yeah,
they don't go to an authorized ticket seller, and then they get there and the tickets don't actually exist.
Yeah, well, in my case, I was able to pick up my extraordinarily expensive tickets at the location, but it was I was a little concerned all the way through that. But I learned my lesson, and the next concert we went to, I made sure that I had the right number.
You go through Ticketmaster.
And I think actually that venue may have just switched to them, to tell you the truth. Yeah. Because I've seen some people online complaining about it.
There's so many scams out there now, and it's just unreal. I keep seeing in the news feeds fraud cases. This guy took, an old lady for $300,000 just by one phone call, that kind of thing. And it happened. It's happening all the time, right?
Yeah, exactly. Talking about 420.
Yes.
I seen that Allison showed up at Queen's Park. She was the only one that was there, but I've never known 420 to go to Queen's Park in Toronto. It's always the GMM.
Maybe she's just a week and a half early.
I don't know. Well, the last time I knew that they were held in Toronto, they were done at Nathan Phillips Square.
Yeah, there was nothing going on. They started at Nathan Phillips Square for 420 Toronto. Then they moved to Dundas Square, where they were asked to leave.
Crap. Yeah.
So the 1 year, the year that they flat out asked them to leave, they went out to the old site of, I guess, Greenwood Racetrack.
Or Woodbine?
Or Woodbine, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they had it there. I think they might have had it there 1 or 2 years, and then it just fizzled out.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was thinking it had gone from the square to Nathan Phillips Square. I thought it was from Yonge and Dundas.
It did. It went to Nathan Phillips it was originally at Nathan Phillips Square when it was huge.
Yeah.
And then it moved to Dundas Square when it got a little crazy and it spilled out onto the street and there were no permits and yada, yada, yada. So they were asked to leave. And they made arrangements for them to go out to Woodbine area.
Yeah.
To the new park that was out there. And but it's so far out of the loop out there, I don't think many people went. They tried to have a few things out there.
Yeah.
And then I think they forcibly tried to bring it back to downtown again. I'm not sure if it was Nathan Phillips Square or Dundas Square, and it just kind of fizzled out. Now, I think something has to do with the fact that, it's the younger generations that are going, and people just aren't as chilled and relaxed about things as they once were.
Yeah, between that and probably the fact that a lot of it was included as far as like a protest against the laws. And
you can still protest. The laws are still unjust.
Oh, I completely agree. Yeah.
I really am behind my mic, aren't I?
Yeah, you are.
Is that better?
Yeah, I know. Hey, well, with the COVID situation, legalization.
That's what killed a lot of things.
Yeah,
including my favorite restaurant.
Things seem to just fade away.
Well, speaking of fading away, the GMM is coming.
Correct.
It will be interesting to see who shows up or doesn't show up for that.
Yeah, they're calling for rain again too.
Are they really?
Yeah.
It rained last year, didn't it, for a little bit?
I
don't remember.
I know. I don't recall.
I don't think so. No, it didn't. Maybe the year before.
I'm just checking to see if there's any change in the forecast for that day. GMM. I don't even know if there's even a committee for it or anything these days.
The only person I have seen posting stuff is Amy. Mary Jane.
Yeah, that's the only post I've seen. That was it. Presently, the weather forecast has changed. It says a high of 10 with a 30% chance of rain. But as we know, the weather network updates every 15 minutes or so, and so things could change.
It's called bipolar weather.
Yeah. Well, I sort of like fortune telling sometimes because it's hard to tell whether you're going to have what's going to happen.
Well, it impedes on the event because, if you don't live in the area and you have to drive in for it like yourself.
Correct.
And you get there and there's nobody there or it's fucking raining, it doesn't make you want to go. Like, it used to be something that I was very excited about it every year, but now it's kind of like everybody else. It's like, eh.
Yeah, no. So it's just see what happens maybe, and see what happens this year. See if anybody even shows up. We'll find out. We'll watch. Either depends on as we mentioned, depends on the weather and that whether I'm even going to go down to battle all that traffic and crap to get there.
I don't miss that traffic, bud. I don't miss. The only rush hour I have here is when the kids are let out of school.
That's it. Yeah, like a year ago.
Literally, you don't go shopping at lunchtime because the kids are all in there at the fucking counter getting chicken fingers.
Yeah. Stay away from the fast food restaurants at lunchtime.
Oh, sorry, I'm not going to bitch about people. Sorry.
What was I going to say? And then I switched topics in my brain to something else. But no, it'd be nice if we could get back to where we were with the marches, but I don't ever think that we will.
I think that era is fizzled. We need to find another venue, another avenue, another way of if it wasn't for that Smoke-Free Ontario Act, I think things would be a lot different here.
Oh, we have lounges,
cafes, and things like that. There are new cafes popping up all over this place now.
Why can't there be a lounge that serves cannabis beverages and edibles, just like there is lounges that you can buy beer and wine and rye at?
I don't particularly enjoy. I mean, I'm not against drinking. I love rye and Coke on ice, and
I used to drink it all the time.
Yeah. I enjoy a really, really cold Canadian because I'm Canadian.
Mm-hmm. Likewise.
And,
the Canadians always froze quicker in the freezer than export, just so you know.
But I don't like being around people who are drinking in masses. I don't go to bars. I used to bounce. I don't go to bars.
What'd you see as a bouncer?
What did I see?
What'd you see at the bar as a bouncer?
A lot of boobs. I worked at a strip bar, Al.
Oh, okay. That'd be why.
I worked at the Brass Rail.
Oh, yeah. Well known place in Toronto.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
I see their ads in the Toronto Sun all the time.
But I still, Fillmore's is being built around. They're building around Fillmore's, and the one on Dundas, I can't remember. No, is that Fillmore's? What's the one on Dundas? The one on Yonge Street is fuck. Anyways,
well, the one I can remember is Runway. Is the Runway 66?
Yeah, that's out at the airport.
Correct.
But I also worked at a nightclub, at a dance bar, for a little while at Church and Jarvis, I think. I can't even remember. It was an Italian restaurant downstairs, a pizza place downstairs, and then at night it was a dance bar. So I don't particularly enjoy being around drunk people.
Oh, yeah.
But I do enjoy being around high people. So why can't I do that? Why can't I go to a place and say, "Hey, buddy, what do you got on tap?"
Yeah. What are we smoking today?
Over the years, I've known a few people who have wanted to push the issue so bad they would have a dispensary in their home that they would invite people to come and purchase stuff, but they would the one guy had his living room set up as a cafe.
I know a guy. I know a guy who lived up near you who had a lounge in his house at one time. Robert Neron. He had a lounge in his house because.
Really?
Yeah.
You know what? I thought about doing that. I thought about doing a lounge in my backyard here.
Yeah.
I don't like people that much, and they'd always be coming over and bugging me. So I'm like, no.
Oh, just so you know, talking about people coming over, I do have somebody coming over at noon today.
Do you?
Yeah. I actually just gave away something on Marketplace on Facebook just as we were going live. Guy contacted me. He said, "Hey, is this still available?" And I said, "Yeah." So he said he'd be over at noon. I said, "All right, sounds good."
I think that once the weather's a little better, I'm going to start going for a little drive while we do this.
Oh, yeah.
We'll go off into the forest.
How will the reception be driving around?
I got Roger's satellite, buddy. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, you know what? The reception seems to be. I'm on Rogers, so the reception's really good here. I mean, there are maybe 3 pockets of places between here and Toronto where there's no reception.
Yeah, I know there was. Because we were on Rogers as well, and we received something on the satellite, and it had to do more with
texting and emergency calls. Yes,
correct.
And phone calls. Yeah, but right now primarily it's just texting, but you can text anywhere because it's satellite. It's satellite texting. But I read something about, and I didn't read the whole thing, but something's going on with Rogers. Right now they're working with Starlink, but they're going to be moving away from Starlink because the Canadian Space Agency or whatever are going to start putting satellites up for Rogers TV, so that they can do their own version of Rogers satellite TV.
Oh.
Or not just TV, but internet.
Internet, yeah. Because once you get the internet, then you can access a lot of programming. It's not like watching cable TV or watching satellite TV, but you can still access.
I can sit here without internet, just on my phone, and buzz around town, and I do. I can go down to the beach. I can go over by the mill into the forest on Mill Road, drive down there. I don't know how far I can go. I know that I can go 3 or 4 towns before there's a dead zone.
That's good.
Canada's pretty much wired now.
Getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember at one time where everybody was worried about Wi-Fi's and things like that, and now it seems to be everywhere.
Well, for the last 5 years or so, it's been G5, G5. Ooh, G5. Your nipples are going to get hard. You know. Don't put your phone near your chest. You'll have a heart attack.
I know some women who stick their phones in their bras.
Right. This guy here, this video that I got, he's done a few. So let's see what he has.
He squeezes right in between us.
Yeah, well, I did that strategically.
I
told you I've been sitting here since 9. 8:30.
8:30.
I ate some gummy bears, and then I Googled stuff. There is no reason for baby clothes to have pockets. The fuckers don't own shit. Being mostly naked in public is only acceptable if you're standing next to a large body of water. Being alone on the toilet pooping is just proof that when shit goes down, you're usually by yourself. Saying I work for one of the richest companies in the world is better than saying I work at Walmart. If the whole world consumed as much as America did, we would need 5 Earth's resources just to survive one day. Clapping is like giving yourself a high five for somebody else's accomplishments. Only one sock goes missing, because if you lost both of them, you wouldn't fucking notice. Coffee smells great coming from anywhere except for the person that's drinking it. Teenagers like to brag about how expensive their stuff is, and adults like to flex on how cheap they got something. Go to bed and you'll feel better in the morning. It's the same thing of turning it off and turning it back on. Elevators are proof that we trust cables that we've never seen more than people we know way too well. Why do we say I slept like a baby when a baby wakes up every 2 hours?
True. Maybe because a baby looks like they're peaceful.
I will find more of his things because he's fucking hilarious. You know, and you just come across.
We watched last night during supper. We put on. It was what was it called? Oh, it was. I'm gonna look it up. I want to make sure I get the right thing here of it, right name. And I've got the wrong button. Come on now.
Oh, and while you're looking, the answer to the question that you asked me the other day is no, nobody ever called me Alice.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
No, I got, you have to remember, Al, I went through the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and 90s, and now with the last name Rap.
Yeah, I imagine. I had graham wafers thrown at me lots of times.
I was called Rapaho.
Yeah. And that show that I was mentioning, dumb game show answers that keep getting dumber.
Is it a video?
Yes, it's on YouTube.
Bring it up.
Oh, how long is it? We laughed last night.
I watched bloopers. I've been watching Karen's going crazy in public. I was watching that before I come in here. Beating the shit out of each other on a plane because her elbow was poking into the lady's boob. They started beating the shit out of each other. You know, that kind of thing.
That kind of thing. Okay. Part 2. I found it.
And now he's going to watch it without us.
I just. Okay, yeah, let me bring it up.
How long is it?
Oh, it's like 10 minutes, so we're not going to watch the whole thing.
No.
So we'll just watch part of it. There's that. Here we go.
A yellow fruit.
Orange.
And that clock will start again with your bid on the dinner. Stop the clock. Are you saying $89? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
And then you said $100?
Yeah, I was you said the higher.
Brian, what kind of a show do you think this is?
Name something normally worn only by children. Michael.
Clothes.
Okay, fill them in.
You.
No, that's incorrect. I'm sorry. Fill the blanks in order or pick a tile, Chris, whatever you want to do. Okay, fill them in.
I.
No, sir, that's incorrect. Okay, fill them in.
A.
Wrong. I've never had this happen. It's the first time. Chris?
I know it.
You know it? All right, fill it in.
O.
Yes.
I.
Yes.
T.
Yes.
E.
Yes. I'm going home.
Name something people take with them to the beach. Turkey. The first thing you buy in a supermarket. Turkey. A food often stuffed. Turkey. I said to you, name something people take with them to the beach. You said,
I might take 30 to the beach.
so what? The first thing you buy in a supermarket, the answer was. And the survey gave you a food often stuffed, you said. And that gave you.
There you go, right.
A reason you might stay indoors on a beautiful day.
Because it's raining?
You just stay indoors on a beautiful day, but it's
Raining.
We'll play.
You're that can kill a live party. A gun.
What classification of animals are dinosaurs?
I know that. Let's see.
I'll have to call for your answer.
Pleistocene.
What was that?
Pleistocetous.
I don't have that answer down here, and I'm afraid that is not the right answer. And under the rules of the game, your opponent can answer it and pick up $100 more. What classification of animals are dinosaurs?
Reptile.
You're right for another round.
Name a job that helicopters are used for.
Tuna fishing.
Name a time that most people get up in the morning. A time most people go to bed at night. A southern state. North Carolina. Something you buy in a delicatessen. Pickles. Something you put in tea. Tea bag. That's 5, boys. Come here. It's hard to believe that this was the razor-sharp mind from yesterday. I blew my teeth. What happened? Did the booth get to you? The air dry the oxygen? I was going to give the same answer. The brain frizzled completely? Yeah, completely. Let's turn around. This is going to be embarrassing for both of us, Fred. You needed 113 points. You also need an earthquake to get you out of it. I said, name a time that most people get up. And being the Einstein that you are, you said, morning.
Morning.
Our survey said, now if that wasn't bad enough, I then said, name a time that most people go to bed. You said, of course, night. Our survey said, 2. I had to ask you for a southern state. You said North Carolina. Our survey said 4. Now we know there are 6 people crazy. And then we said something you buy in a delicatessen. You said pickles. Our survey said 6. Then something you put in tea. You said tea bag. Our survey said $99 multiplied by 5. The total is $4.95. Congratulations.
I used to enjoy Richard Dawson.
Famous Willie.
Willie the Pooh?
Willie the Pooh. Name a famous Willie.
If I can make it there, I'd make it anywhere. What city are we talking about? Jimmy?
Phoenix. Name something that comes in pairs. Fred.
Bananas.
Bananas.
Something Russia's famous for, Bob.
Russians.
You think he's been lying and he's not been anywhere at all? Just been telling me fibs. Russians, all right. Shows Russians, please. Name an invention that has replaced stairs.
The wheel.
Name something you keep handy near your front door.
A spittoon.
Their pants.
The price of a dozen roses.
$1.75.
Besides a bird, something in a bird cage.
Hamster.
The popular... Make a note of this show. Name a noisy bird.
Chipmunk.
If you could travel to any foreign country in the world, where would you go?
Pakistan.
Name a pie that does not contain fruit.
Lemon meringue.
Apart from doors, we asked 100 people to name something that people open. Ross?
Bowels.
Yeah.
Tell me which way the smoke from your barbecue always blows, Dan.
The way of the wind.
Show me the way of the wind.
Name an animal with 3 letters in its name.
Frog.
Something that comes with a summer storm.
Snow.
Name an animal with 3 letters in its name.
Alligator.
Farm animal that people have as a pet.
Turkey.
How many?
Time starts now. A group of pill pushers?
It does fit.
Something parents buy for a kid who's going away to college.
Go lay down, babe.
Toaster oven.
Rose.
Yeah, so you smoke.
Don't
Smoke the cannabis.
don't touch the clock. A beverage you stir before drinking.
Water.
Rose, go.
That's very right.
Something you squeeze.
Peanut butter.
Name an invention
Sherman.
that has replaced stairs.
The wheel.
During what months of pregnancy does a woman begin to look pregnant?
September.
Something.
It's really breaking up. Now it's gone.
There you go.
Now we know what Al enjoys.
Yeah, I shut it down.
You know what? I watch.
Yeah, I needed a good laugh lesson.
I like to watch the old Dean Martin roasts and Johnny Carson roasts and
Oh yeah,
Carol Burnett show.
Mm-hmm.
You never watch a Dean Martin roast?
I didn't watch it. No, Dean Martin's roast. I would say I probably saw some of them, but it wasn't something that I normally watch.
I enjoy the roasts. Yeah, not so much the roasts they do now.
Yeah. No, we watched a show recently, and there was it was like Americans Got Talent style show, and
The Voice.
The person up on the stage, that's what they did, is they roasted the judges all the way through. It was good. It was good.
My sister and I, when we were doing What's Up Toronto magazine many years ago, we went to the Canadian Karaoke Championship, or maybe it might have been the World Karaoke Championship. A huge stage down at one of the hotels, and it was a real event. But it was just karaoke stuff back when we didn't have The Voice and American Idol and stuff like that. And it was, it's amazing how good some of these people are.
Yeah, it is. It is. And actually, there was one broadcast, like an AGT style broadcast, that the lady who sang a famous song, like the Titanic style song, actually came on stage and actually it was Frozen. It was Frozen, the movie Frozen. It was lady who sang the theme song for the movie Frozen. And she came on and said that it was her song. She sang it, but during the movie it was lip sang by the actor. And this was the actual singer of that song. And she came on the stage and she told everybody. And then she started to sing and they went, holy fuck, it is her.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, people were quite surprised and blown away.
The actor sang it on the movie, but when the song was released, it wasn't the actor. I can't remember who the actress was.
Yeah, you can offhand.
But that's happened a few times.
Yeah. Actually, we just watched one of famous people who performed on those shows, and there were some people. I think it was the Cheers song. It was a Canadian who never sang it in Canada. He created the song, and he ended up singing it on Canada's Got Talent. Yeah, those dumb answers. There's a pile of videos like that.
Oh, you can sit there and watch. Sometimes I watch a lot of YouTube instead of movies and TV shows. I like watching documentary style stuff. There's a few, I don't want to say podcasts, but YouTube channels that I watch, and there's some reality shows that I watch as well that I enjoy.
Yeah, we've always watched some of them, like the got talent things and the music, because I enjoy watching amateur singers. And
I don't get into that anymore. I've tried watching The Voice and whatever else shows out there. I think
there's still the
American Idol's on now.
Yeah,
and I can't get into it.
No, The Voice just ended because they just announced their winner.
Yeah, and Kelly's not coming back. I know that.
No, yeah. Well, this time they call it the Champions Series, and they just had 3 judges, which would be Kelly, John, and Adam. From my understanding, Blake will never be back to the show. He was there forever, but
he won't be back. Yeah, he walked off not too long ago.
Yeah. And there are some others that won't be back too. From what I had read, there was some issues in the way things were being done.
There's a lot of drama going on in the back.
Yeah, that you don't see. Yeah, correct. Yeah. So, like at one time, it was the top people who got to the end, no matter who the judge was, and then they changed it because some of the judges were sitting there without a contestant on the stage. So then they changed it so that it was the top person from each group, from each judge.
I can't get into those shows anymore.
No,
it's like they've been on.
I can't watch movies. Like movies are just too long.
I enjoy movies and I enjoy TV shows. I've been watching the revival of Scrubs.
Yeah.
And there's a few other reboots coming up. I've been trying to watch a show which is a spin-off of FBI called CIA. An FBI agent is basically transferred over to a CIA operation as a liaison, but I can't remember his name, the guy that plays the FBI guy. But the guy who plays the CIA agent is the guy who played Lucifer.
Oh,
Lucifer? Well, there was a very long-running TV show called Lucifer that was.
I know of the show, but I can't.
So the actor that played Lucifer is in this show CIA, and I just can't get past the fact that he played Lucifer. So when I hear him talk, I hear Lucifer talking, not this CIA guy.
So what's Lucifer? Devil. What's the new show about?
It's the CIA.
Oh, okay. Right. Yeah.
It's about the CIA. I got a song I'm going to play.
All right. You play your song, and I've got a song I want to play. When I go to play that song, I'm going to go to the mobile situation and slide outside.
All right.
Hey. Sliding smooth.
Here's a start at the beginning all the time. Holy Al, come on, stop doing that.
Colors on my Monday blues. Little bit of misfit, lot of attitude. Pocket full of snacks.
Does it do that to you? Oh, you don't play them this way, do you?
No, I don't.
There we go.
Hey. Sliding smooth. Here's a dab for you. Stone Age swag, fresh pair of shoes. Cartoon colors on my Monday blues. Little bit of misfit, lot of attitude. Pocket full of snacks and a bad excuse.
She click-clack nails on a cracked old phone. Scrolling through memes like a rolling stone. If life's a joke, I'm the punchline too. Laugh so hard that I spill my juice.
Pregnant woman said yabba dabba doo.
But I like to say here's a dab for you.
Pass that vibe like we passed that groove.
Tap that screen and we all feel new.
Yabba dabba doo.
Here's a dab for you.
Yeah. Double tap the love when you slide on through. Pregnant woman said yabba dabba doo.
But I like to say here's a dab for you.
Bedrock dreams in the neon town. payday hit, then it all falls down. Still dance silly in my thrift store suit, air guitar solo when the bus did boost.
She hair up high like a cartoon crown, loud pink lips, never tone it down. If you feel weird, I'm your weirdo too. Leaning close, I got room for you.
Come here.
Thumbs up, thumbs down. We don't chase those views. She just show up in our busted shoes, laughing at the world when it feels too cruel. If you're in the frame, then you're in the crew.
Fred and Wilma said yabba dabba do,
but I like to say here's a dab for you.
pass that vibe like we passed that groove.
Tap that screen and we all feel new.
Yabba dabba do.
Here's a dab for you.
Oh yeah. Side to side, let your heart move too. Fred and Wilma said yabba dabba do,
but I like to say here's a dab for you.
I have got 101 songs on Suno.
Do you really?
I 2,300 plays.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have that many songs.
But only 24 followers. So if you're on Suno, say hi, look up 420 Radio, you'll find us. There you go.
You'll find it.
Yep.
That song, does that mean that I'm thinking were the Flintstones ahead of their time? Because they always said yabba dabba doo. Yabba dabba dabba, Yabba dabba.
Well, people say that about Scooby Dooby Doo too.
Yeah.
So
and the whole crew was stoners too.
And so was the Goober and the Ghost Chasers. They were kind of the no name version of Scooby Doo.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So Al's going to go outside, I think. You going to go outside, or are we going to cut off early?
What's that?
Are we going to cut off early, or do you want to go outside?
I'll go outside. I got another 45 minutes.
Okay.
40 minutes. I got someone arriving shortly after 12. So
we were late today because Al's in a crusty mood.
I was in a grumpy mood this morning.
The plumber didn't come.
Okay. Now it's let me get this right. New phone. So I got to figure it out.
Another new phone.
Oh, this is the first phone I've had in years.
Is it another Apple?
Yeah.
Oh, why would you do that?
Because that's what I've been using for years.
I know. What'd you do with the old one?
It got passed on.
One of the kids.
Yeah, grandson. My grandson has it. He took it over.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi. It's now a Wi-Fi phone, I call them.
I gave David my mom's phone.
Oh, yeah.
And then he wanted a new phone. So I don't know what he did with my mom's phone.
Oh.
David's learning how to live.
Yeah.
Said to me the other day, I'm having trouble making ends meet. I said, welcome to my world.
Yeah. Okay, let me see. All right. I'm going to play a song, and when we come back, I should be on the mobile.
Oh, well, hopefully it won't.
I've got it already. I got the phone all on the thing.
Okay, you go do what you got to do. Hopefully the song won't be too blocky.
All righty. Here we go. And talking about Global Marijuana March, that's exactly what this song is all about.
Was it the Niagara Falls?
Signs on the ground, friend rolling up from every side, filling up downtown. Drummers on the corner, tie-dye flags held high, stroller, sharing lighter, sharing time. We get high on the streets, high on the streets. Steps in rhythm, hearts on beat. From the vendors to the bands, we raise our leafy hands. We get high on the streets, high on the streets. Hey, at the marijuana march, we all agree we're not hiding anymore. We're the cloud outside door. We're the cloud outside your door. Glass pipes on a blanket, brownies in a pan. Clipboards, pens, petition, change starts hand to hand. Saxophone is wailing, kids dance on the curb. Cops watch from a distance as we chant each burning word. We get high on the streets, high on the streets. Steps in rhythm, hearts on beat. From the vendor to the vans, we raise our leafy hands. We get high on the streets, high on the streets. Oh, at the marijuana march, we all agree we're not hiding anymore. We're the cloud outside your door. We're the cloud outside your door. This is more than smoke and joke. This is laws that choke our folks. Grandma's paid herself for that. Tell me how you justify that. Side by side we blaze a path. Turn that stigma into laugh, into living, into rights, into days in open life. We get high, high on the street. Steps in rhythm, hearts on the vendors to the band. We raise our leafy hands. We get high on the street, high on the street. So at the marijuana march, we all agree. Call it protest, call it peace. We're a marching, laughing flame, yeah. Till the law remembers our name. Oh, got trinkets and things. Musicians are jamming on electric guitar strings. Yeah. Friends gather round now with stories to tell, breaking these old laws. Yeah, yeah. Hearts on the on the band. We raise our leafy hands. We get high on the street. High on the street. Hey, at the marijuana march, we all agree. Call it protest, call it peace. We're a marching, laughing flame. Yeah, till the law remembers our name. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I don't know.
Hey,
How's it going, eh?
it's going. I'm outside now.
I see this with your new pole.
My new pole, yeah.
You need to get one that is they have them that go invisible. You can't see them.
Probably if I just turn my angle.
No, I mean the pole disappears. I don't know how they do it, but the pole actually disappears.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I can do the same thing. I have a little tripod that can do the same thing that you do there.
Ah. Now if you can see, there we go. Everything's going green.
The field.
The field. This is the field where the deer come.
I was just going to say that, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. They come into there. Feed do the grazing in the fall. Get some video footage of them out there. I got lots of pictures of them out there.
I got all my cameras all ready.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. I'm gonna try. I've been trying to get some of these meteor showers, but it's been cloudy here at night. So.
Has it?
Uh-oh. I think Al's new phone has just died. We'll put on another song and he'll be back when he comes back.
Found a way to need them, fed the roots until they bloomed. Oh, she was hard as the soil, but her hands were soft as the petals that I'll never forget the way they felt. I'll never forget the way they smelled, like flowers, like Time changes, the one thing that is true, it finds a way to make things fall apart. But she was never defeated, she always found a way to feed it, fed the roots till they bloomed. She was hard as the soil.
Your phone died. Your new phone died, didn't it?
No. I was out there and all of a sudden I couldn't see myself. I couldn't hear you or anything.
It went black.
I figured that's what happened. It lost because I got out the middle of the field there and there's no. Now the
Have you looked at
reception out there sucks.
Do they have an app, a StreamYard app? I got it on my phone.
I just go to the website.
I do as well, but there is an app available now for Android. I'm sure there's one for iPhone as well.
Oh,
it's actually very quick.
Is it?
Yep.
That would be better.
It's probably just a web app.
I'll let you know in a second. I'm just going to search it.
Well, we'll listen to the rest of this song then.
All right, let's do that.
But her hands were soft as the petals that I'll never forget the way they felt. I'll never forget the way they smelled, like flowers, like
That song I did around some thoughts about my mom.
Around the what? Thoughts of?
My mom.
Your mom,
who was a bit of a botanist. She took a lot of botany courses at Allen's Gardens and other gardens throughout the city of Toronto, and became quite good at it.
Did she?
Yep, she did.
She
grew plants for me in the 90s at her property. Didn't know what she was doing, but she did by the time she was done.
Yeah. Practice makes perfect, as they say.
She loved plants, period.
Yeah. Just so you know, I looked up StreamYard.
Yeah.
And there is an app, and it's called StreamYard Guest. And it says this app is currently for guests only.
No.
Hosts should use the browser for now.
For iPhone.
Yes.
iOS, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there is one for Android, and I've tried it a few times, but I use the web.
Yeah, I use my computer. Now, just so you know, I did download it. And that is because then, if I go for a tour like that, I can come in through the app,
Maybe.
Join the studio.
I can't.
Paste the studio link. Oh, look at that.
Another app that I have found, Al.
Yeah.
One that you might partake in. It's called Browser. And what that does is you install it on your sorry, I just got a bunch of
messages.
Yeah.
I got in trouble for that one time. I was going for a walk in the park with a friend of mine, and I got a text message. We were having a conversation, and
I stopped and looked at it.
I stopped the conversation and looked at the phone and started to type a message back. And I was told, you shouldn't do that. They're interrupting our conversation.
My mom used to do shit like that, yeah.
Yeah.
But in the same turn, I find it absolutely hilarious that when you can't talk to somebody or you're just not in the mood to talk to somebody and they message you and you make it very clear in a roundabout way that I'm just not in the mood to talk right now, but yet they keep talking to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Until you go, look, man, fuck off, would you? I don't mean I've done that in that context.
No, you can just say, sorry, I'm busy.
It doesn't work that way. No, because then they get pissy with you. Oh, fine. Right. Okay.
Don't respond so they don't have to respond back to you, maybe. Ignore the original message.
No.
Does that help?
What's the point of having a fucking messenger if you're not fucking talking to people? I just don't want people on my messenger that don't say anything.
Right. If I'm busy or if I don't have time to respond or the answer is going to be a long response, then and I don't have time to do that, then you're going to have to wait. I just haven't seen your message yet.
Right.
No. And I don't always see everybody's messages right away, whether it's a text message or whether
I miss a lot of messages and then I find them in my spam.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Or notifications on Facebook. It's just sometimes it's just so many of them that
you just go click so they're gone.
It's just and you miss some.
Oh, I miss stuff every day.
Yeah, so do I. So I don't have time right now for this. I'll check back, and then when you go to check back, like you can't find the message or it's forgotten or.
So I've been using these. I ran out of my go-to papers in both. No, I ran out of those. I'm out of the ones I like. I have some blue ones left, but they're just are like using the old export papers. But I found these in some things that I think MJ sent me, and these papers are really good. So I've been
Are they? What are they?
They're called they're Topia.
Topia.
Yeah, and they're full size, and I make slims out of them.
Yeah.
And they smoke real nice because they're slow. I don't like a fast burning paper, eh?
No. Yeah, there's some papers out there that just suck. I just don't like them. I
don't like hemp papers as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I was never a fan of them either. And then there's one particular well-known paper that I just refused to do it. Actually, there was some stuff that I've torn apart because it was made in a paper that it rolled in a paper I didn't like a lot of the stuff that comes from the stores. I had a friend that stopped by here and she smoked a joint from a store, and one of the brands, she worked for a company, and we went outside to smoke a joint. She lit up the pre-roll she had, and I just could not stop coughing. It was just non-stop. I had to stop smoking it, and I blamed it on the paper.
It's usually the paper. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even a bad bag of legal shit with a shitty paper, you know. I mean, if I go outside to smoke a doobie, especially in the winter, and I will cough my fucking brains out for a little while because I'm getting too much air, cold air and a doobie and But after a half a doobie, I'm usually good. You gotta get that engine started.
Get it going.
But now I know why all those old people, when I was younger, were coughing.
Yeah, yeah. When I was outside, I lost you shortly after I had shown you. We said the grass was growing and the green fields were green. Shortly after that, you disappeared. I started talking to you, and I looked and thought,
"Did your Wi-Fi die out?"
What's that?
Did your Wi-Fi not reach that far?
No. I was out of reach of the Wi-Fi, so. But I've tried to play YouTube videos out in that field, and I've had issues.
You should get an extender and plug it in where right where it meets, and then you'll get double the length.
And actually, we have a pole out there.
You still have my extender that I gave you? You could use that.
Yeah. Well, you parked out by the pole when you were here last.
Where I parked, yeah.
Yeah, you're near the pole. If you had just turned your head to the left in your driver's seat, then the pole was right there, across the driveway. But
that's where the Wi-Fi is?
Well, that's where I could plug in a extender.
Oh, an extender. I get you. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
You're getting a lot of birds now. The birds are starting to come.
Birds are starting. Yeah.
The crows are coming on my deck and standing there and cawing at me to come out with peanuts.
Yeah, and not only the birds.
I haven't seen any animals other than a squirrel came running at me when I came out to get in the car and said hello, but then continued on into the backyard up the tree. There's a nut tree in my backyard.
Is there?
Yeah. What the hell is that? What the heck is that?
That's our pond. Not only have the birds returning, but so have the frogs.
I miss that. I miss that at the farm, dude.
Yeah.
I'd sit there at night and in the dark, just in my chair, where I had my chair there outside.
Mm.
And I would sit there and smoke doobies and just listen to that sound. I don't get that sound here. We're not a bullfrog kind of town.
Yeah. We
I have bears walk by instead of bullfrogs.
Yeah, they're all awake out there.
They don't say much. That's a good thing, because when a bear says something, move, get out of the way.
Actually, when I went out there,
have you been out in the woods yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I did a video of it. When I'm muted. I don't know if you can see it, but the sun is setting. And they are making noise. But yeah, I've been out back lots of times walking around and
well, you were skiing back there, weren't you?
I was snowshoeing, doing some snowshoeing. And I've been putting trail cameras out all winter. I got three trail cameras now that I go out and
wireless.
No, they're old. Oh, okay. Two of them are old, and one of them, the other one is newer. It's probably about 3 or 4 years old, but there's no Wi-Fi or no wireless on it. I've got solar power.
I've got my three Blink cameras out in the back. One has been under the snow all winter.
Yeah.
I have to put them up. I'm going to put them up differently.
Yeah. Alrighty, guy. Just so you know, I got about 5 minutes, and then I should get ready for the guy that person who's showing up here.
Alrighty then. I need a nap now.
Do you?
That was a big doobie.
Yeah. Oh, just so you know, some of the music that you played last night that I had sent you.
Yeah.
Some of it had never been released yet. That was the first time it had ever been. It's the first time it had ever been played publicly. Yeah.
I have everything loaded here, and that's my radio. That's what I listen to. But I think that like once I get my computer fixed, and you get a newer computer, things will be better.
Oh yeah. All righty. Well, what are you saying? Shall we say goodbye?
Ciao, ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao, ciao. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. We see that some people are still there watching, so thanks for tuning in.
Maybe not.
Yeah, well, no, I don't know. I can see some figures there.
Could be.
All right. We'll see you all later.
Later.
Bye-bye. You're watching the 420 Pace, found at 420pace.ca. Rerolled Saturdays. Check it out. Nothing but non-stop cannabis and psychedelic programming. Find it at 420pace.ca.